Hi everyone, this is Jennifer. Welcome to another episode of Jennifer's Tale, My Life as a Crossdresser. For those of you who are new to my podcast, I hope you enjoy this episode. I hope you enjoy what you're about to see. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, should be right down there. Make sure you watch previous episodes, make sure you like episodes, make sure you leave comments. I always respond to comments that people leave. Please check out my other episodes. If you are listening to this on Spotify or iTunes or wherever you download your favorite podcast, please do me a favor, subscribe to my podcast. I would really appreciate it. Please check out previous episodes. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it, if you're a crossdresser, this podcast is specifically for you. This is me talking about my feelings, my thoughts, hopes, dreams, aspirations, experiences, things that have happened to me. And I think if you're a crossdresser, you will have a lot of stuff that you can relate to, a lot of stuff that you will go, Jennifer, I know exactly how you're feeling. I feel the exact same way. There might be some things that you go, nope, Jennifer, I'm not on that with you. I'm over here. But at least it kind of gives you food for thought and things to think about. And if you're an ally or significant other of a crossdresser, my podcast allows you to kind of get into our heads a little bit and know what we're thinking about and how we're feeling. And enough of that. That's it for the intro. Let's get into this episode. Now, this episode I'm entitling How I Feel Feminine. So, one of the things that you'll probably notice, and if you are a close friend of mine, you definitely notice, I post a lot of videos about my boobs and about my cleavage and about how much I enjoy it. Well, being Jennifer, being a woman, there are things I think that a lot of cross-dressers do or feel that give them that feminine feeling, that thing that if they're going to be feminine, if they're going to be their femme selves, there's something they have to do in order to feel that way. For me, primarily, it's my boobs. I either want to show off my cleavage, have my breast forms in, feel that bounce as I walk. And if I'm going to a store, if I'm walking past the big picture windows at the front of the store, you can bet that I'm glancing over to see my boobs bounce as I walk along going into the store. If I go to Walmart, chances are my route that I take when I'm going shopping is going to go past the home goods area where the big picture mirrors are, just so I can check myself out in the mirror and make sure I'm looking okay, make sure my boobs are looking okay. That feeling, that bounce, that look that I see, to me is one of the highlights of being a woman, of being Jennifer, is having big boobs. That is one of the aspects of femininity that makes me feel feminine. Other times, if I'm wearing a short skirt and showing my legs, that makes me feel feminine. That being able to walk and feel the rubbing of your pantyhose together, your inner thighs, as you perfect your feminine walk, that has that feeling, especially if you're wearing high heels. Some women, some cross-dressers, it's not so much about what's above the waist that makes them feel feminine. It's what's below the waist. Being able to wear a short skirt and have sexy legs, walking down with hearing your heels click, that's a way to feel feminine, or have that constant reminder that you are a woman, you're presenting yourself as a woman, and that's who you are. For some girls, having their makeup done is the key thing. Being able to look in a mirror at their face and saying, I'm no longer a guy. What I see is a beautiful woman. This is who I am. Having false eyelashes, maybe for some. Everybody, I think, has kind of their trigger, where it's, whether it's wearing lipstick and feeling that on your lips, wearing mascara or eyelashes so that when you blink, you notice them and you feel them. Sometimes, for another thing for me, for a lot of cross-dressers, when you get dressed and ready, you go through your whole procedure, you get ready top to bottom, but the crowning achievement is putting on your wig, you're putting on your hair. Because having long hair is something, as a guy, a lot of guys do not have. So having that feel on your shoulders, or having to brush it out of your face, that gives you that feminine look or that feel. And it tells you that, no, I'm not a guy today. I am a woman. I am presenting myself as a woman, and I look feminine. And sometimes it's kind of the whole package that going together. You know, there's some girls that they can feel feminine just by putting on pantyhose. I think the majority of cross-dressers, they want the whole package. They want to be able to look feminine from top to bottom, and have that, especially if you go out in public. You want that feel or something to remind you every time you see yourself or look down at yourself, to know that you are a woman for the day. And a good friend of mine pointed that out as I posted yet another picture of my boobs, that she thinks that it's having the bounce and the feel and the cleavage is an awesome reminder to me that I am a woman, or I'm presenting myself as a woman at that point in time. And she's right. You know, that's part of why I do it. It's part of what I find attractive in biological women. And so I am able to replicate that in myself. And it's something that makes me feel feminine. And I'm sure there's something out there that you do as well, when you get ready to go as your femme self, that maybe is a turn on for you, is something that you need to do before you go out as your femme self, that gives you that reminder everywhere you walk, everywhere you turn, everywhere you look, when you see yourself, that you are feminine and that you are a woman, and that's who you are. So here's your homework. I want you to leave me a comment. Tell me what you do in your dressing that gives you that feeling, that satisfaction of knowing that you're a woman, knowing that when you look down on yourself or see yourself in a mirror, you go, that's the aspect that solidifies it for me, that I am a woman, that I am presenting myself as a woman. And I'd love to hear what you think, what you feel, and what this means to you. So send me an email at jenniferstalepodcast@gmail.com. You can send me or leave a message on this video. Leave me a comment on my Facebook page where you saw this episode mentioned. Make sure you like me, or friend me on Facebook, Jennifer Hangartner, Hangartner. And until next time, this is Jennifer saying hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.